Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Dark Avengers Daken, Daken, Daaken. I don't know how to say this guy's name exactly, but he is definitely a Daken or a Daaken or a Daken. Anyway, and this guy is supposed to be Wolverine's son. If you're not familiar with the character, I'm not really either. He's probably a pretty new character. But yeah, he's kind of like the evil son of Wolverine. I guess it makes pretty good sense considering how long Wolverine's been alive. But yeah, having a very similar power to Wolverine is kind of goofy. But anyways, that's what they went with. So we're going to take a look at him kind of almost right off the bat because I just don't know a whole lot about the character. We'll get him out of this package. This is the mini comic version, or mini comic wave, and obviously my camera, as always, won't focus on the mini comic. There we go, the Dark Reign, Dark Avengers. Okay, and the back just says Marvel Legends. So, but we can see it just says comic accessory. That's nice. All right. And for the other accessories, we've got a couple of hands, and fortunately we have an alternate head sculpt. That's something that there's a Hawkeye, evil Hawkeye, which is Bullseye. If I remember right, he's not going to come with an alternate head, which really stinks. But with this guy, they've given him this punky type head. And they've given him these alternate hands, which to me don't make a whole lot of sense, but that's just me. So we'll put this guy in the background for now, and we're going to take a look at the alternate head sculpt. So as you can see, this guy is quite the looker. He's got that shaved bald head with the really fantastic, crazy, wild mohawk style. And he's got a lot of is it mascara? Is it eyeshadow? Is it eyeliner? I don't know the correct word, but anyways, I'm guessing it's going to be shadow because it looks kind of like a shadow, but honestly, I don't know my makeup very well. But anyways, it's quite the looker. And then our alternate hands, we've got left hand like this that is for holding the little mini comic or gripping something. It does have a horizontal hinge. And we have a closed fist with another horizontal hinge. This time he's got two of his spikes in here. But oh my god, what is this? What is this Marvel? He's just got a giant hole in his hand, and it even goes into his finger. To me, this looks like a screw up. So I don't know. You have to try to investigate if other people have the same issue. But to me, this looks like a defect. It doesn't look normal. But anyways, let's get a measurement on this guy before we take a look at the rest of him. His posability and such. He is to the top, tippy top of his Wolverine ears, I guess you can say. He's about here, so he's kind of tall compared to his pops. He's sitting at about 6 1/4 inches, about 15.8 centimeters, maybe somewhere in there. But anyways, this guy is kind of tall compared to old Wolverine. And if you're like me, a lot of you are probably thinking, why don't we have Wolverine in these kind of tan and browns? We have various versions like I reviewed recently, but they always put like some kind of slightly off color, so it's sort of like a glowing tan or a really dark brown or a reddish brown. There's always some drawback. But anyways, with this guy, the colors are good, but we can't use it for Wolverine, of course, because this guy is way too tall to be Wolverine. So unless we're going for a Hugh Jackman inspired thing. So, all right, if we take a look at this guy from the back, he's got the buttocks, and he's got his little belt goes around. That's a really sharp transition, I think. But this sits a little bit low in the front, but kind of high in the back. So it's kind of the way it's engineered. Okay, and he does have the butterfly joints. So he's got this tattoo. His tattoo features look pretty good. Whoops, I posed his arm around, or his hand around instead of his arm. But yeah, I don't know what these tattoo markings are supposed to represent, but not much of a tattoo guy myself. So yeah, so I think you can recognize this is the Sunfire body again. But fortunately, or unfortunately, which one? Unfortunately, they took away the boot cut again, even though there's clearly an opportunity for it here. So I'm sure that we can mod that. I'll probably try to do it just because I want more options. But this is a character I mainly want for my Dark Avengers display. I'm probably not going to pose him too crazy, but it would be nice to have some options. Okay, let's go on to his articulation. It's going to be probably mostly standard Sunfire stuff, but we'll get him clearly in focus here. Okay, so the head is on a ball and hinge. Imagine that. So you can go really far straight up to some kind of an attack jump pose. Oh, and his head will pop straight off when I try to pose it down. Works as a lever, so might want to watch out for that one. Okay, it can look down unnaturally, but it does look good if you're trying to set him up on top of something. Sorry, I can't show you that because it's out of the camera view, but okay. And attitude, not really at all, unfortunately. Obviously, he can look side to side. So, okay, and his butterfly joints are cut well, so I think that they have some variation on where they cut this, because some Sunfires don't seem to work well and some seem to work really well. So this guy's is a case where it goes back really well. So, okay, and forward is pretty good too. So I think we're set for that. He's got usual shoulder. He's got the usual shoulder, but we do have to worry about this getting stuck on here. So we're gonna try to bend it this way and then turn it. But yeah, it'll leave a groove if you do that too much. So shoulders don't go up a whole heck of a lot. Okay, obviously he's got the bicep cut. Wow, he is moving very stubborn. I wonder if I screwed something up. Okay, now it's back to normal, I think. Okay, but yeah, the bicep cut. His elbows are double jointed and pinless, so he can cut his own head, and he does have the horizontal hinges for both hands. So, okay, and these crazy hands, of course, they do swivel. They'll go back plenty, and they'll go forward plenty. Okay, can make him kind of do a puppet show with his hands. Don't know what these creatures would be though. But anyways, Triceratops? No. He can go forward that far, back like that. Looks pretty natural, I think. Obviously, he can do a torso twist, Battletech term, a waist cut. He can kick up very high, so that's kind of nice for a really dynamic, actiony guy. He can go back just a little bit. Thigh cut is okay, but it does look a bit ugly, but it does seem to work well. Okay, and his double jointed pinless knees will get you about there, seems to be the max. Okay, and as we said, no boot cut, which is goddamn tragedy, I should say. Gotta watch my language. Okay, and back and forward, and of course the ankle pivot. So yeah, that is Daken, Daaken, Dahken. Anyway, I need to know where the name came from, and then I have some sort of word origin I can look up for the pronunciation. So we can size him up compared to a couple of people. This is Maximum Spider-Man alongside of him. We don't have a Wolverine on hand, so we'll put him next to Iron Man. He's standing pretty tall. Oh man, sorry, it's out of focus. Big mistake. He's standing pretty tall, but he's not like overly huge, so I think it's a pretty good choice for him. So, okay, if that's what he's supposed to look like. But I think he is supposed to be rather tall compared to Wolverine. Okay, there's a Jubilee, but sorry, she's on a stand. There he is next to like a smaller character. Okay, thank you guys for joining me for this look at Daken, Daaken, Daken, Daken, Dahken. And we'll see you in the next video. F ICE, F the Supreme Court, and F DJT. All right, bye for now.